everyone, Gifted Soul here, back for another pick a card, and this reading is going to be regarding what in your life needs to change. So this could be to help you move forward, to help you possibly gain clarity around certain situations going on with you at the moment, or just things that needs to change within your self-care routines, or just anything in general that Spirit wants to bring up. So we have 3 piles as usual, 1, 2, and 3. Just pick whenever you are ready. Timestamps are always available in a pinned comment as well as the description box below. Please do subscribe if you are new. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I appreciate each and every one of you, whether you are new or thinking about subscribing. I thank you guys for stopping by and tuning in to the video. Please let me know what you think down below. If you're interested in any of the decks used, they will be mentioned in the description box below with links to where you can purchase them. And if you are purchasing through any of those links, it just helps me support my channel and helps me continue to buy decks, and it helps motivate me to continue bringing you guys content here on my channel. That is if you purchase. But yeah, it's always optional. It's no extra cost, and I am possibly able to get a small commission earned from that. And the reason why I say possibly is just because I have been including these links for a little while now, and I still have not gotten even one sale. So but yeah, that's all it does if you ever are interested. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. If you're not ready, just pause and click on the timestamp that you have picked. So let's go ahead and get started. I will see you guys in pile 1. Welcome to those of you who have picked pile 1. Again, this is a reading regarding what needs to change. So let's take a look. So we have the Magician. I feel like with this here, this is about a need to believe in your power more. The Magician is the manifester. They are able to create anything that they are wanting, and I feel like they are able to see their way around obstacles and be able to persevere. But it's all about knowing how and when to use your power. So I feel like that is the message here that needs to change, where you are needing to kind of I feel like this is about observing your skills as well. Practice making perfect. And yeah, just being able to create different outcomes and just a lot of abundance. Let's see what we have. We have Ace of Wands in reverse, and to me, Ace of Wands is all about inspiration and motivation and creativity, and it's obviously, since we are in the Wands suit, it is dedicated to passion and just doing whatever it is that you love to do and getting successful outcomes with those things. But I feel like this is about you kind of maybe not thinking outside of the box. I feel like for pile number 1, there is a need for you to get out of your comfort zone and allow for different ideas to inspire you. And what I mean by that is to not just be stuck on one idea. Try different ideas to see what could happen. I feel like this is about you needing to get your drive back, and this could be about you allowing your inspiration to be your source of magic, if that makes sense. So heavenly signs. So the message here is to pay attention to the signs from above. Pay attention to what Spirit has been trying to relay to you. Okay, they're sending you signs. They're sending you divinely guided ideas. So what needs to change is you need to stop ignoring those messages. And by heavenly signs, it could be loved ones from heaven, or just in general your spiritual guides, or just even if like maybe something random happens one day and you don't know where it's coming from, it's them. And I feel like they are also trying to inspire you as well. Okay, so new career. So it looks like you are needing to make a career transition. Your loved ones are guiding you and trying to tell you to kind of maybe get into something that makes you more passionate, that doesn't keep you probably depressed or keeps you aligned. So and if not a new career, this could be about a new approach to the career that you are already in, or possibly maybe a need to change facilities and companies rather than actually switching over your complete career or your complete career path. So surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. So what needs to change is you are needing to not allow stress to control your life and not allow stress to kind of overwhelm your body as well. I see you needing to come up with new coping mechanisms for stress. Yeah. I feel like the problem could be for some of you that you have too many ideas and it's stressing you out. You don't know what to pick. So I kind of feel like that's there. And then I feel like maybe you're stressed out about picking a new career as well. You already know that this is what you're supposed to do, but you don't know how to do it, where to start, or all of that good stuff. So surrender to play. So this is about obviously a need to not take things too seriously. Just having fun in everything that you do. And as you can see, these are the same color scheme. And to me, this is your solar plexus chakra. To me, that is all about the magician, actually. Just being able to be the creator of your own destiny. Being a self-master, if that makes sense. So take a break from overthinking and go do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. So yeah, a lot of good energy coming from this pile. When I say good energy, it's very strong to the point where it's just like I feel like I can talk to you guys all day long. I'm gonna try not to do that, but so we can move along. But yeah, so when we ask for guidance, take action and put our faith in an outcome we can't yet see, we've begun to dance with grace. So dance. Yeah, so I feel like this is about you celebrating, you visualizing whatever it is that you are wanting in your life so that it actually comes to you. Celebrate your small accomplishments as well. What needs to change is just knowing that progress is progress, even if it's small. And maybe some of you are needing to let your hair down as well. Just having fun, letting go of stress, and just being playful, you're working on your inner child. Okay, so we have Caressa, and it says you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. So I got tongue tied, which honestly, that's probably going to happen in every video. So yeah, it's just come from me trying to talk too fast and maybe focusing on too many messages at one time. But yeah, anyway, so you are at the end of a cycle. So a cycle is coming to an end, and you aren't needing to allow it to end, is what Spirit is saying to me for you guys. It's just like it always tries to come to an end for the greater good, but you somehow kind of stop it, and it's keeping you from moving forward in your life and in certain aspects of your life as well. Is keeping you from those new beginnings, so to speak. So Spirit says when something falls apart, it's supposed to. Don't try to force it to come together. Spirit, with this message to me at this time for you guys, allow this cycle to end. Because in many ways, that is what's keeping you stressed out. It's not necessarily a relationship. It could be anyone or about anything. And it, again, I feel like for most of you, it's going back to this career change here. So let's see. We have increase. So yeah, new beginnings. Things kind of coming together. Once you, like I said, once you allow this cycle to end, you're gonna see a lot more coming to you. Your finances may even increase with this. So a need to make some type of change in your career path and the way you approach your goals. So, and I feel like you need to think big as well and increase your self-knowledge as well. I feel like you are, because a lot of things are wanting to come through. That's why I stopped, because it's like increase, and then Spirit gave me a lot, so I had to kind of break down one word. But increase your self-knowledge, and again, I feel like increasing partnerships as well. Okay, Spirit, slow down. You're giving me too much. So basically, just a lot of things are going to increase once you allow for some type of cycle to end. But the thing is, though, eventually it's going to end even if you don't want it to. So, and the cycle could be you breaking away from an old career, or again, just needing to make some type of change to a career you're already in. The more you hold on, the more you're going to, kind of be set back. So abundance. So we go back to increase, abundance. So a lot of things can be coming, but you're kind of standing in your own way. So something that needs to change is you just allowing new things to come to you, and also just being more open-minded, and not just open-minded, but meant to also say, Spirit is saying open-minded too, but what I meant to say is kind of being open to receiving abundance and increases in new longevity and long-term stuff. So service. I feel good when I can help others. So a part of what needs to change is that knowing that you are needed. Maybe you feel like you're not needed in certain things or in certain people's lives, or just in general, but know that you are actually needed, and that you can really do a lot for people, and it would also help you as well. I'm seeing life coach for some of you, so I don't know if maybe you already do this, or it's just a need for you to kind of take it into consideration. Oneness is my nature. Okay, so kind of, it looks like there needs to be more outside contact with you. And yes, I know we're going through a pandemic, practicing social distancing, all of that overwhelming anxiety fueled energy, but still there's something always outside. And even in this picture, we're surrounded by nature with the increase. So I feel like a need for you to increase your contact to the outside world. And I'm not saying to be breathing up in anybody's face or anything like that. I'm simply just saying to become one with nature. Go outside, meditate, sit on the grass, look up at the stars, plant a garden, things like that. I'm not saying that you have to go like outside of your yard or anything like that. And also, this is about you being your unique, true self, knowing that yourself is enough. Okay, physical activity. So yeah, maybe running some laps or something. But yeah, so these two go hand in hand. And the purple is always reminding me of your intuition and psychic development. So I feel like you need to become more one with that as well. And also know that you don't have to be the same as everybody else. You have unique talents. Even though other people may have the same talents, you kind of carry them differently in a good way. And Spirit says don't be afraid of that. You have physical activity, so maybe just getting some exercise, or again just going outside. What needs to change is yeah, I feel like maybe you've been limiting yourself on not just outside contact, but really just appreciating what lies outside in nature. There's still a lot to appreciate, even though going through all this stuff. So yeah. Okay, so we have here and now, focusing on the present. What needs to change is you're kind of maybe focusing on a lot of things that either have happened in the past, or you're trying to think too far ahead, and Spirit is asking you to change your mindset to focusing on what is happening before your very eyes today. Yeah. The mirror, reflect. I hold the mirror up to see and accept and love all of me. So we've already talked about this kind of self-loving energy in a way, but this is about just basking in the, like I said, the natural you. And this is also about self-reflection. A lot of you may be wanting to change the way you look, or change the way you talked or act, or again switch up your passion because someone else doesn't really like it, or because you feel like, again, you're not needed, or whatever the case is. But like I said, you are enough. Forgiveness. So this could be related to self-forgiveness, but what needs to change is, you know, we go back to, if I can grab it, there we go. We go back to the here and now card, where it is, like I said, it's talking about you needed to focus on what is going on today, in the day, going with the flow. Forgiveness is wanting you to let go of what was said and done in the past by someone, or even things that maybe you have done and regretted. Let it go and focus on there being a brighter future, but also just remain in the present. Self-forgiveness and just forgiveness in general. Clearing up some type of debt, I do feel is coming. And I feel like what needs to change for some of you is your view on forgiveness. So sound. I feel like you are needing to change the way you listen to people, and maybe change the way you kind of speak. I'm not saying dumbing down anything, but just kind of being aware of what you say before you say it. Because it does kind of change your vibrations and others around you. I feel a lot of you have a voice that is relaxing, but for others of you in this pile, you have a voice where people automatically think you know, kind of, maybe your voice is high-pitched. I don't know. It just kind of seems like maybe for some of you it's just like, oh, they feel like you don't want to be bothered with them, is what I'm trying to say. So pay attention to how you voice things, how you talk, your body language. And also I feel like this is about telling some of you to get back into music. Maybe you should be writing songs, making beats, or something like that. What needs to change is, again, that, but also kind of, I feel like getting back into the groove of something that you used to love to do. But yeah, this is also about being aware with what's going on around you, what other people are saying. Listen really, really closely, things like that. So our last message here of what needs to change, compassion. Like I said, your voices are kind of like, it's just like they don't want to be bothered by you, is what you kind of sound like. For some of you, not all of you, take it as it resonates. But be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. So being more compassionate with yourself as well as others around you. Being more careful with the words you speak. And just in general, maybe kind of being more grateful for some of you. And sometimes we all get to the point where we are not as grateful as we should be. I'm guilty of that myself. But you got to own up to it. And you just have to know to change that. And work on it. As long as you admit the problem, you know that you can work on it. But I don't, not like that, for no reason. But if I get irritated, you'll know if I'm irritated. But yeah, just having more compassion. I feel like maybe somebody's kind of speaking a lot of noise in your ear. Could be a potential partner or somebody you've been with, or just in general someone that you know that kind of just talks a lot of empty promises, and it kind of just goes in one ear and out the other. But I am feeling to say that give them at least a chance to complete their sentence and let them tell you what they want to tell you, even if it may not be true or may not add up. Just listen anyway. So that is pile number 1's reading on what needs to change. I hope this resonates and made sense. Please let me know what you think down below, and also comment, like, share, and subscribe. Wish you guys love and light. I hope you guys are staying safe out there, and I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, so pile number 2, we're not done just yet. Your last card kind of disappeared, but I found it. So this is pile number 2. I'll make sure to link this timestamp along with your first one, so you know to come back and watch it. That's if you feel called to. Sometimes when messages are left out, it is intentional from the universe and spirit. Even if I may not mean to do it, it means that maybe it's just not a message meant, or again, it could be meant for some of you. So I'm going to go ahead and read it here. The Ice Queen, ideas preserved, non-action, entitlement. So we've already talked about this. We've already talked about kind of being more appreciative about things around us for pile number 1. The number on here is 28, by the way. I feel like a lot of you, like I said, it's kind of like you act nonchalant, or people take it that way. So there's a need to kind of work around that. And we've already talked about ideas. You've maybe been preserving your ideas, and kind of not working with the ideas that you are getting. And that's another reason why your creativity is blocked, because you're not working with what you have, and you may be kind of, like I said, stuck on one idea. So you're kind of not going, you know, trying to try other things out. So that's just more validation on that. And again, what needs to change is just that you need to know that there is good in a different structure. You don't have to stay the same in regards to ideas and inspirations and stuff. And again, being more appreciative about what you have around you, and again, kind of changing up your attitude just a little bit. So yeah, I feel like some of you pretend like you care about something and you don't really, or pretend like you don't care about something and you do. So Spirit says to show the real you. Show your real feelings. At the end of the day, you get something off your chest. So that is pile 2's reading. And again, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Love and light. Welcome to those of you who have picked pile number 2. This is a reading regarding what needs to change. Decks are listed in the description box below. Personalized readings is available via my Etsy shop and my website if you're interested. Links are always in the description box below, as well as it is linked on my channel as well. So let's see. So pile number 2, 4 of Pentacles. So it looks like some of you may be over possessive about maybe materialistic things, money, being afraid to spend too much, or being afraid to let go of something and fear of it getting lost. Spirit says that what needs to change is your need to possess things. When I say possess, I mean like hold things hostage. I don't mean like turning things into devils and demons or anything like that, but just kind of releasing the clutch just a little bit, because when you hold on to something too tight, you actually end up losing it anyway. So Spirit says in order to kind of gain more security and stability in your life and even in your finances, you have to let go. Yes, you want to balance, but you don't want to try to keep things hostage for too long, because all you're doing at that point is kind of hoarding. So Spirit is saying for you to release your need, or the need to be possessive. And this could be about jealousy as well, with like relationships and stuff. Just kind of being envious and not trusting your partner because they may be a good looking person or they have a lot to offer, so you're just not wanting anybody to touch, be around, or talk to them. Spirit says let go of that. And I feel like this is somebody that, if you are thinking about a relationship where it needs to change, is that you are needed to trust in the relationship more and have more faith in yourself, knowing that you have what it takes to keep this person. You don't have to do all this extra stuff to keep them. They're not entertaining anything else, but the more you keep doing that, they will be. So that is the message there. 9 of Cups. So wishes being fulfilled, blessings coming to you. And Spirit wants to say, for some reason, blessings coming to you in dark times. But it's like, I feel like, again, once you let go of this, you'll have more prosperity coming to you. But with 9 of Cups, I feel like this is about being more fulfilled and secure in your emotions. Some of you could be earth and water signs. If not, it's in other areas of your chart. Maybe somebody you're thinking about, or could just be the energy that you are taking on at this time. But yeah, but you see how they're not holding on to the cups. She's holding on to this bag like there's no tomorrow. And this person is just letting the chips fall where they may. And I feel like that is what needs to change around you. Allowing things to just flow. And again, don't feel like you just have to, babysit something. Sobriety. So that actually goes really well with the message we're already talking about here on letting go of something. Like, she's holding on to this bag for dear life. So you can picture this being an alcohol bottle or anything that you may be having a codependency issue with. And this doesn't, again, have to be drugs, alcohol. This could even be food, could be television shows, could be just anything in general that you're doing too much of. I feel like you are needing to work on letting those things go and not allowing for those things to control you, not allowing for those things to live your life for you, basically, and not allowing for them to take over your free will as well. So what needs to change is you are needing to do a lot of things in moderation. Grief work. So yeah, maybe you have gone through some things. You've lost someone to death, or just in general, or again, maybe it's a breakup or job or anything that you have lost. Maybe this is why you turn to these substances. Again, it's not necessarily drugs and alcohol, so please do not think I'm saying that or assuming that, but that could be it. But we're just giving examples here. But yeah, it looks like you're going through a lot of, it looks like maybe you already could be trying to work on things. But yeah. So what needs to change is your coping mechanisms, is what Spirit is saying. Surrender your fear of intimacy. You're ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. So this is about you needing to, again, surrender your fear of intimacy, surrender your fear of getting close to someone. Surrender your fear of communicating with others. So intimacy doesn't always mean sexual contact or anything like that. Could just literally be about you needing to open up your heart more to getting close to someone rather than a something, is what Spirit is saying. Surrender to passion and intimacy. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. So yeah, like I said, letting things flow, not holding on to things. It looks like you may be passionate about something, which is okay, but don't let your passion drive away with you, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, and these two kind of have the same color scheme. Just as in pile 1, there were 2 of these surrender cards with the same color scheme. This, we are more than likely talking about your crown chakra and psychic development here. So I'm hearing even twin flame connections here with some of you, and I definitely do see fire sign energy for whatever reason. But So what needs to change is you need to get out of your head and focus on things that actually inspire you rather than things that kind of make you afraid to be yourself. And to speak your truth is another thing I'm hearing. So keep an open mind. The influence of grace is often found in unexpected places. Other side, surprise. So be open-minded toward, I feel like, expecting the unexpected. Spirit says it's okay to not always know what is coming. For some of you, this could be about a surprise coming up, or somebody surprising you. Somebody maybe have you thinking that they're not interested or something, or just in general, maybe you're wondering about a job application or something. You're going to be surprised at what's coming, at the outcome is what I'm hearing. So we have the crystal card. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. So I actually get this card for myself a lot whenever I'm pulling a card for myself with this deck. And pretty much it's just about, like it says, having faith and hope. And I feel like this goes back to the surprise card, expecting the unexpected. And it says something that you can't yet see. So just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not in the works. So yeah. So we have a lot of green here, so maybe some heart chakra work needs to be done. So joyous fun, having fun, like I said in pile 1, not taking things too seriously. Pretty sure there probably aren't any carnivals going on right now. If it may be, but I don't know. I know the one that I haven't been in a long time, but I think that one's not open this year because of the COVID-19, and I shouldn't have said that. But yeah, because I know a lot of people are blocking that out in their videos, so I have been trying not to say that, but I'm not monetized anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. But so focusing your energy on fun things. Lightening your load. Archangel Michael. We're back at stability and security again. So what needs to change is maybe you're needed to actually trust in Archangel Michael's messages more, or what they stand for. I feel like maybe Archangel Michael could be one of your angels, whether you know that or not. And what needs to change is possibly your belief on how you view him, and how you view what he is meant to do for us. But yeah, we're going back to the stability that we talked about earlier, kind of not being possessive, because Archangel Michael is protecting this for you. You already have it protected, but when you hold on to it too much, it eventually gets loose. It's kind of like a dog on a leash or a chain. If you hold on to it too tight, it can find a way to escape eventually. Okay. Discipline. So yeah, back to the sobriety message in the grief work. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So you really have to have faith and to do better, I feel. Knowing when enough is enough. Discipline doesn't necessarily mean punishing yourself or anybody. It's just, like I said, knowing when enough is enough, knowing when to walk away, knowing when to stop. Okay? And if this isn't about you, this could be about somebody else around you. So don't always say, well, since I picked the pile, it's supposed to be about me. Not necessarily. Could be something you're meant to pass down to somebody else if you really think about it. So let's see. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. So yeah, just praying for the best to happen. Like this says, something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. It's coming. But the thing is, just because it's coming, something new, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be exactly what you want it to be, but it's going to be something that is for the best and something way better than you could have imagined. So if it doesn't happen, it's just you being protected. Completion. So I feel like some of you are in discontentment right now. But with this 9 of Cups that we're talking about in the 9 here with the completion, I feel like you are going to finally get those missing cups, get those missing revelations, I feel, and those missing insights with the purple here. But yeah. Okay, so I feel like this is also about feeling complete without extra things, like saying maybe you take anxiety medication, maybe you, like I said, or you do things to make you feel whole, not necessarily whole, but to make you feel comfortable or to make you have fun. But Spirit says you don't need those things. And also this completion message is about you being complete and content as is, and not feeling like you have to go and find completion elsewhere, finding the things around whatever it is that, or finding completion around things that are already within your energy, things that are healthy. And this could be also about a cycle completing as well, which was said in Power 1. So if you'd like to take a look at that, I would encourage you to. So you have time for a nap. Yeah, so this goes back to sobriety, grief work, taking a break, getting some rest from the things that are no longer serving you, which are those substances, which are those extra things that maybe just kind of keeping you stuck. So, and for some of you, this is literally about getting sleep. The falling star. Shame. I no longer hide my face. I step into my light with love. So stop hiding yourself. Looks like there are a few similarities between Power 1 and Power 2. So if you'd like, you can check Power 1 out, like I said. But this is just about being you, not being afraid of what other people think about you. And what needs to change is maybe you tend to go out with your head held down a lot, and Spirit says to pick your head up, even if things are not working out like you want them to, even if things don't look promising. Spirit says to hold your head up and have pride. And I also feel like having pride in what you are able to do, stepping into your power, and just, like I said, not caring what anybody else thinks. Maybe you care too much about what other people think, or this limits your ability to have fun as well, always caring what other people think. So make sure that you are only caring what you think. Now, it's okay to care what other people think, but not so much to the point where it keeps you from living life. So transformation. So transformation is coming. Being open to change. Being open to just transformation in general. Being your own person, I feel. And with transformation comes new beginnings, okay? So Spirit, for some reason, is saying the message comes to you at night. The answers come to you at night. I don't know what that means, but that is what's coming up for some of you. Okay. So we have boundaries. So setting boundaries. What needs to change is the fact that maybe you let a lot of people walk over you. And this goes back to the shame message as well, where you're kind of afraid to step out and let people know that, hey, this is not what you should be doing. Hey, you're hurting my feelings. Hey, this is a one-sided connection and I need for you to put out more. But I feel like there's going to be a big transformation coming upon you, speaking out and setting limits with yourself and with other people. Okay. Freedom. Yeah, so being free, having the freedom to talk how you feel and to, like I said, talk how you feel, do what you want to do without caring what people think, and without completely changing who you are, still being the same person, but within that is still a miraculous transformation that's going to help you move forward in your life, if that makes sense. Our last message, Power 3, is card number 34, Angelic Help, Miraculous Aid. So I literally just said miraculous. Or did I? I don't know. But I think I just said that a second ago before this came out. So the Winged Wise Ones, Angelic Help, Miraculous Aid. So yeah, like I said, that's going to bring about a transformation within yourself, even though you're not going to change the essence of who you are. You're just changing how you communicate with others, and again, setting your boundaries and just not allowing people to take over, and also not feeling like you have to be ashamed of yourself, but in your actions. And I feel like this is also about somebody needing to take responsibility for their actions as well, whether this is you or somebody around you. So that needs to change as well. But there are some angels here to help set you free from certain things as well, and they are allowing you a new start, but you have to accept it, and also calling on your angels more and knowing that they can help you beyond what you can imagine. So that is pile number 2's reading. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. I hope this resonates and that you are able to take something away from it. I will see you guys in the next one. I wish you love and light. Stay safe. Welcome to those of you who have picked pile number 3. And again, this reading is regarding what needs to change. So let's see what needs to change for pile 3. 7 of Swords. So a lot of the times, especially in a reading like this, 7 of Swords is more so about you needing to be honest with yourself, you being in denial, self-manipulation, if that makes sense. But in general, it's about manipulation. It's about theft, feeling like something is being stolen from you. I'm feeling like you are needing to kind of reclaim your territory with this message here. And again, I say again because it looks like just a little bit of power 2's messages kind of creeping over into 3. But I feel like Spirit's saying to also change your group of friends or people that you feel are close to you. This is not to say to cut everybody off, but it's just saying to be careful who you trust. I feel like maybe you trust a little too easily. The Devil. Wow. Interesting. So the Devil. So the Devil is one of the top most feared cards in the tarot. And with 7 of Swords and the Devil, like I said, you're trusting into the wrong people. So yeah, the Devil is also kind of being trapped. Some sexual energy here, maybe. I don't know why Spirit is bringing up self-fulfilling prophecies as well. But yeah. And I'm also being told that another thing that needs to change is to be careful with the messages that you deliver. Somebody is trying to mess up a friendship here for some of you, or some type of connection. Healthcare change. So with the devil is kind of, it also talks about being gluttonous. So with the healthcare change, this could be about maybe switching doctors or putting more water into your diet, eating more vegetables, letting go of the snacking, anything like that. Could even be switching up skin products or whatever the case is. But with the haircut change, this could also be about changing the environments around you by removing certain people out of your energy, if it's not literally about health in the physical sense. But in the physical sense, if you're dealing with somebody that's very toxic, you actually can end up compromising your health dealing with those types of energies. So that's the message there. Healthcare change. Okay, another thing, sentimental feelings. I feel like something that needs to change is you valuing your feelings in others. And remember that everyone has them. I feel like this is about opinions too, more than just feelings, but surrender to others. So this is basically about acceptance, not trying to change something or force something to work. So flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change the situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. So yeah, I feel like maybe something that most of you could be doing here, you're kind of trying to relive a memory because a person or a situation has now changed around you, and it used to be different, but now you're kind of trying to make this situation or this person turn into who they used to be, and they've changed quite a bit. So Spirit says whatever they're showing you now is who they are. So surrender to, or needing to change, just accepting things and people and situation as they are and not trying to force things to change. So surrender unhealthy relationships, like I said earlier. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. So like I said earlier, you might be kind of possibly falling into the wrong crowd, or trusting in, it could even be just one person. It doesn't have to be a group of people or even friends. It could be a relationship in the romantic sense. It could be a family member. It could be just anybody. When we marry, intention with action, miracles happen. I don't know why I stopped like that, but so believe. I feel like this is about you needing to believe in your instincts, trusting in your gut feelings more, is what I'm hearing. Because I feel like you already know you're in with, or you're maybe trusting somebody a little too much. And Spirit is saying you need to believe that and take action upon that. And this is also about you needing to believe in yourself more. Like I always say, if you don't believe in yourself, how can you expect somebody else to? Patience. So what needs to change is you need to have a little bit more patience and divine timing in the universe, and not following what your ego is wanting you to do, and not feeling like you have to take action every time when something happens. Have patience. Think about it now. Do not reply when you are angry. And I said that recently to somebody. It may have been in a reading, or I don't know, I told somebody this recently. I forgot who it was or where it was, but now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. Optimism, having more faith, like I said, believing in yourself and also believing in positive outcomes, I feel. And believing that everything that you are needing and wanting is going to come into fruition when the time is right. Dreams, paying attention to your dreams, believing in them more, following them, allowing them to answer your questions and giving you clarity as well. So you need to change your focus point when it comes to your dreams. And I'm saying dreams in your subconscious, not like dreams as in goals, but that in a different way. You do want to believe in the dreams that you have made. Believe that the dreams that you have are meant for you. Those goals are meant for you, and that you will reach them at some point. You got to give yourself time and have patience. But I feel like with another thing with the dreams is that you need to pay attention to them more and believe that they have messages for you. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So yeah, what needs to change is knowing that you can do more than you think you can do. Knowing that, owning that, and becoming that. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I manifest. Absolutely. So what I was trying to say, we have believe here. So this is also about the more you believe in something, the more it comes true, whether negative or positive. So what you want to do is you want to stay on the optimistic side. And I know what you're thinking, get the soul. Well, it's kind of hard to always stay positive. And you're right. Especially with today's world and things going on, you are 100% correct that it is not easy to be positive day in and day out. But I have learned the hard way that you constantly think about something, you are manifesting it. Whether it's bad or good, you are manifesting it. So switch over to positive thinking. And I know that's hard, but eventually there is a way to kind of control that. And it says I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So you can set your mind to positive, if that makes sense. You just, but so leadership, taking the lead, being able to take the initiative. So for some of you, this is about a need to do things by yourself, not feel like you have to have people, especially these people that I may have been talking about earlier on in the reading, where you may be trusting into them a little too much. But this is about making something your own and not waiting for somebody else to give you the green light. What needs to change is your ability to start something. You don't need anybody else to start this for you, is what Spirit is saying. Go the distance. Yeah. Let your mind take you far. Let your ideas take you far. Don't stop just in the middle of the road. Keep going. Keep moving forward is what this is saying. Keep running. Ecopius the seer, visionary. I chart the stars, signs, and symbols to craft magic. So looks like you are just like pile number 1 or number 2, I think it was. One of the two, obviously, but now I'm kind of not able to remember exactly which one. But in one of those files, we talked about manifestation and being a manifester and a creator of what it is that you want. I don't know why Spirit is bringing up alchemy as well. I have no idea why that's coming up, but Spirit is saying to set your vision, change your vision. It's not saying for you to change your goal, but change the way you view how to get to that goal. So simplicity. So another thing that needs to change is that you need to not always try to take the hard way out of something. There's always an easier way than you think. Lightening your load. I feel like I need to not have so much to do at one time. Maybe allowing other people to help you as well. And this is backwards. So Rainbow Dragon. So Rainbow Dragon is pretty much about being different. Not feeling like you have to be the same as everybody else. At least that's how I read this card. The guidebook, I'm pretty sure it says something different, but this is the meaning that I always gravitate towards with this card. Being different from everyone else, standing out in the crowd. Yeah. don't know why Spirit is also bringing up somebody dyeing their hair. Could be you or somebody around you. I don't know. But let's see. Or maybe you're somebody that likes to kind of color your hair often, or maybe wear little clip-in extensions with color in it. I don't know why that's being brought up, but whatever the case may be. So delight, count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in simple things. Always expect the best. So we're back at simplicity. There's a jump cut there because my nephew just walked in on me. He is 5, so yeah. But anyway, he said that he was just checking on me. But like I was saying, it was very briefly, so this is why I'm able to remember what we were talking about. We're back at simplicity. It says simple things here. Take pleasure in simple things. And our last message here, the Web Weaver card number 4, synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. So it looks like some synchronicities are coming up. I mean, it looks like the divine is giving you a lot of, or sending you a lot of messages and signs. But they're also saying that it's up to you what you do with those messages and signs. But to make sure that you think before you take action upon any of those messages. I feel like what needs to change here is your change to the way that you may react to certain things. I don't know if I said that here or in the other, or pile 2. I feel like I just said this not long ago. It had to be in either of the other piles, or it could have been in this reading, where we were talking about do not respond to something when you are angry. Take time to reflect on something before you, and I feel like that could be just a collective message for everybody, regardless of what pile you picked. But yeah, so that is pile number 3. I wish you guys love and light, and thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if it resonated. What message did you take from this? What was what have you learned from this reading? Does it resonate with possibly somebody you know? What is it? So let me know. I do love to hear. I try to respond to everyone. I don't get many comments, so usually if I see your comment, I will respond, as long as it's not spam or harmful or disrespectful. And by the way, a lot of the times I do not get your comments right when you send them. I can even get them weeks from the day that you sent it, because that's how YouTube is acting for whatever reason. So if you have commented and I have not answered, it's because I probably have not seen it. I'm not ignoring you, so please don't think that I'm doing that. But yeah. And you guys can always contact me at GiftedSoul777 at gmail.com. Don't forget to enter the free reading contest, which will be over and done with once I reach 700 subscribers. I'll be picking pretty soon because we're almost there. So if you're interested, you can contact me about that, and I'll see the links to enter. The winner will win 1 free reading from my Etsy shop or my websites. You can pick any one reading, doesn't matter how much it is. Wherever you find it at, you get that reading 100% free. Even my they're not really expensive, but some people are going to call it that. Even those, find it and it's yours for free. So yeah, but I wish you guys love and light. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.